Thank you. So if you have any questions about that, you can feel free to reach out privately. A portion of the service, we will invite you to journal. So now would be a good time to grab a notebook and pen if you'd like to participate in that. Please do, if possible for you, find a comfortable space where you can relax and be present for the service. The service portion of our gathering is about 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which we will begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem that the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness with all that is, titled A Litany of Gratitude. We'll then do a reading from our rotating text, currently The Cosmic Power Within, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading. We'll have a reading from our main text, the Tao Te Ching. After that, we'll bring the official service to a close. And from there, we'll move into an optional discussion period led by Courtney, I think, today. We have an allotted hour and a half for this portion till noon. So we invite you to participate if you feel called. Welcome and thank you for joining our Sanctuary community and celebration. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice. And we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. I'll turn it over to Courtney to lead our meditation for today.
Thanks, Amy. Good morning, everyone. This meditation is a little bit different than the ones that I normally lead. I thought I would push my boundaries a little bit and try something new. It's more of a guided meditation. So just a heads up, we will be going to the moon pretty quickly today. It might be more like a 10-minute meditation, because going to the moon and back in 5 minutes, I thought would be too jarring. But we're going to be switching it up. So that being said, I invite you to get into a comfortable position. If you're not already, you may do a quick body scan from your head to your feet. Just notice if there's anywhere where you feel like adjusting your position would feel nice. And once you're feeling ready, I invite you to take a few intentional breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Close your eyes if they're not closed already. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. From here on out, you can just breathe simply and normally. And I invite you to bring your attention to your physical body. Notice any sensations within your physical body that are present. May begin by noticing how it feels to be supported by the chair you're in, whatever object is supporting your body. Just notice how that feels. You may also notice any auditory sensations. So the sound of my voice, any kind of central air you might hear in your environment, any sounds that are here. I invite you to move into your emotional body and just notice any feelings that are here. Just take note of any emotions that you're coming into Sunday service with today. Now, I invite you to notice any thoughts that you're aware of. Just see them, let them pass through. Continue to breathe simply, normally. Just paying attention to any time you might be holding your breath. Just allow it to flow through simply and normally. Now I invite you to stretch a little bit as far as your awareness and notice your energy body surrounding your physical body. Without going into detail about what that means specifically, just feel that out. The energy surrounding your physical body, just about a foot out from your physical body. And simply feel what's there. Just take note of any differences that are here in this space outside of your physical body. Continue to breathe simply and normally. Now we're going to stretch our awareness even more. I invite you to choose a space about 20 feet away from you. Bring your conscious awareness there. Feel what it feels like to be in this space, about 20 feet away from your physical body. Just notice what you notice. What's the temperature like there? Are there any different sounds there? What feelings are there? Take note of your ability to be conscious in this space. And you may even from this space look over at your physical body and just notice what that sensation is like. Continue to breathe simply and normally. Now I invite you to stretch your conscious awareness even more. And we're going to travel upwards to where the clouds are. Just taking our conscious awareness with a intentional lovingness up to the clouds. Just being curious here. Looking around. Notice what it feels like here. The temperature. What is the wind like here in this space in the clouds? Continuing to breathe. Might look down to where your physical body is. Just notice how different things look from up here. Take note of this ability to be in different places simultaneously. Just noticing our ability to be aware of being aware. Continuing to breathe, we're going to stretch one last time our conscious awareness by traveling to the moon, which happens to be almost completely full right now for those of us viewing from Earth. So let's go there with a loving intention of curiosity and exploration. And just notice what it feels like to be here in this part of our solar system. Taking this perspective of being in this place with the moon, you might look down to Earth. And just really feel the sensation of this perspective. Continue to breathe, knowing that we can easily and quickly return to our physical bodies at any time if we'd like. So now that we have really stretched and gone to the moon, we're going to gently travel back step by step, starting with heading back into the cloud line. And again, noticing what it feels like to be here. Any sounds that are here, feelings. I invite you to be open to gratitude for being able to experience different places within our universal consciousness as we travel back towards our physical bodies. And getting closer to our physical bodies, head back to that space about 20 feet away from your physical body. You might pay attention to how it feels to be on the ground, if that is where you are on Earth. Still noticing the perspective of being able to see your physical body from 20 feet away and anything else in the environment you notice. Continue to breathe simply and normally. And now gently returning your conscious awareness into your energy body surrounding your physical body. I'm just noticing the space about a foot out from our physical body. And ever so gently returning our awareness right here into our physical body, where we live and are most of the time. And just feel how it feels to be here versus how it felt on the moon, looking down. Continue to breathe. I invite you to do relatively quick body scans from your head to your feet. Just touching each part with your consciousness of your body. Just tuning in all over as we are fully back into our bodies. Now, as we take a few of those intentional breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth, as we're coming back into service space, I invite you to just offer yourself some gratitude for showing up here this morning for yourself, your loved ones, our community here at Psanctuary, and our community nationwide and globally. And when you're feeling ready, just so gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. You may scrunch up your face. Just really feel those physical sensations of being right here. And when you're feeling complete with that, I invite you to open your eyes and come back into the service space.
Thank you, Courtney. I like that one. Okay, I invite you to all join me if you'd like when I say we live in all things live in us. Um, I'm sorry? Oh, never mind. That's a litany of gratitude. We live by the sun, we feel by the moon, we move by the stars. We live in all things
within us.
We eat from the earth, we drink from the rain, we breathe of the air. We
We
live
live in all things live in us.
We call to each other, we listen to each other. Our hearts deepen with love and compassion. We live in all things.
All things live in us.
We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth. Our minds open with wisdom and insight. We
We
live
live in
all things. All
things live in us.
We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying. We
We
live
live in all things.
things.
All things live in us.
We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions. All right, I invite Stephen Headland to read Cosmic Power.
Good morning. The Cosmic Power Within You, Chapter 13, The Cosmic Power in Your Future. You create your future by your present thoughts made manifest. As Emerson said, you are what you think all day long. Change your present thoughts and you change your whole life. You can direct the cosmic power within you and thereby control your life experiences. You can actually bring to pass the cherished desires of your heart. Your mind is constantly in motion as thoughts, images, ideas, dreams, and aspirations come and go. Your world is constantly changing in harmony with your habitual thinking. You create for yourself success or failure, affluence or poverty, health or sickness, and peace or pain by your conscious and subconscious thought. Any thought of yours, good or bad, if consciously accepted, is implanted in your subconscious mind, and it comes forth after its kind. This is why you create your own future. Each of us must assume responsibility for our future and cease blaming our in-laws, God, life, our parents, or any other external factor. You can instantly contact the cosmic power through the medium of your thought and make your future what you want it to be. Take time out in the morning and evening to implant in your mind by regular, systematic, and constructive thinking the mental patterns of success, prosperity, abundance, right action, harmony, and full expression.
Thank you, Stephen. All right, reflect. You can get out your paper and pen and we'll take 5 minutes. Consider what your future looks like with your current line of thinking. Are there areas where you blame others rather than taking responsibility for your conditions? How can you reframe this perspective? Describe your future from a place of power where you are the source of your own solutions. All right. Thanks. So next we are going to read from the Tao Te Ching. The paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life. I'll invite Chris Moore to read for us today.
Morning, everybody. When the people no longer fear your power, it is a sign that a great power is coming. Interfere not lightly with their dwelling, nor lay heavy burdens upon their livelihood. Only when you cease to weary them, they will cease to be wearied of you. Therefore the sage knows himself, but makes no show of himself, loves himself, but does not exalt himself. He prefers what is within to what is without.
That's so relevant in today's time, probably in all time. Announcements for today. We'll have a men's sacred circle led by fellow member Ronnie Hager this Wednesday from 6 to 8 at our meeting space at Clifton Universalist Unitarian Church on Payne Street off Frankfurt Avenue. Please visit our events calendar on the website to pre-register. Our next cleric training and certification program begins September 26th. This 8-week program was designed by our minister, Eric Osborne, to give you the foundational knowledge, tools, support, and experience holding space for others with the sacrament. Personal and cleric practicum is required in the continuing education portion of maintaining certification. This program is a prerequisite to apply for our 10-month minister ordination program. Registration is open through September 17th. If you missed the Q&A with Eric, Courtney, and Athena this past Wednesday and still have questions, email us for the recording. You may also schedule a 15-minute call with Eric or Courtney. Just email us and we'll send you a link to the call. As a reminder, we do offer private sacrament services with a minister and trained cleric for active members. These include a preparation and integration call with our minister. For more information on that, you can visit the link in your member portal or inquire at info@psanctuary.org. And we would also ask, of course, we're a member funded group. So if you would like to donate to help with the vision or volunteer, reach out. You can find both of those on our web page, and I'll put some links in the chat here in a few moments. Also membership, I'll also put the link there. My apologies, I don't remember what I'm supposed to say there. Anyway, we've come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It is in our hearts to go forth in the world with the collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. For those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us. Courtney.
Thanks, Amy. I'll add to the announcement something that wasn't there for you to read. We are scheduling a mushroom foraging hike on the weekend of the equinox. So it'll probably be on September 24th. So that'll be locally in Louisville at a park nearby, but we are coming up on maitake season. So hopefully we'll be able to find some maitake or hen of the woods and maybe some other great gourmet edible mushrooms. So just stay tuned for that. We'll send out another announcement.